Welcome students. Uh, Actualగా live classes కొంతమంది very few students are able to listen live classes. I know it. I know the issue. Already all the process has been finished, and it's a technical limitation. It will take few hours to update the access. Everyone will get the access, and as it is online, some technical glitches will be there. Please understand it. Definitely, everyone will get the live access. In the meanwhile, in order to avoid some discomfort, we are sending the links also. So please follow the links what we are sharing in the group and try to listen the classes. Our intention is to engage the students, and we want to bridge the gap, in fact, between the 10th class and the class 11. We want to fill that gap. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వై వాంట్ టు కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ ఎ బ్రిడ్జ్. దాన్ని అందుకే బ్రిడ్జ్ కోర్స్ అంటాం. ఓకే, సో స్టూడెంట్స్ని కొంచెం కంఫర్టబుల్గా ఫీల్ చేయటమే దీని యొక్క మెయిన్ కాంటాక్ట్. ఈవెన్ దో యు ఆర్ ఆల్ రెసిడెన్షియల్ స్టూడెంట్స్. రెసిడెన్షియల్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అంటే హాస్టల్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కదా. మీ హాస్టల్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి లేదా దీంట్లో కొంతమంది డే స్కాలర్స్ కూడా ఉండొచ్చు, బట్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మే బి, హాస్టల్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఇస్తున్నటువంటి కోర్స్ మెయిన్ కాంటాక్ట్ పిల్లల్ని క్లాసెస్ మొదలయ్యే వరకు కూడా కొంచెం ఎంగేజింగ్గా ఉంచాలనేదే మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్. దానివల్ల కొద్దిగా టెక్నికల్ లిమిటేషన్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు డోంట్ షో యువర్ యాంగర్ ఆన్ ద ఫిజిక్స్ వల్ల. ఫిజిక్స్ వల్ల ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ ట్రైంగ్ టు టు గివ్ గుడ్ రిజల్ట్ టు స్టూడెంట్స్. అండ్ మీ అడ్మిషన్స్ ఎవరైతే చేశారో ఆ అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓనర్స్ని కూడా, అంటే మీ కన్సర్న్ అడ్మిషన్ ఎవరైతే ఒక మాట ఇచ్చి చేశారో అప్పుడున్న కండిషన్స్ తగినట్టు వాళ్ళు మాట ఇచ్చారు, అంతేగాని వాళ్ళు ఏదో ఫాల్స్ ప్రామిస్ ఇచ్చారని కాదండి. దాన్ని అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఎవ్రీబడి ఈజ్ డూయింగ్ దేర్ ఓన్ డ్యూటీస్, బట్ ఒక్కొక్కసారి కొద్దిగా ఇనీషియల్గా ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అయిన బ్రాంచ్ కాబట్టి, ఇది కొత్త బ్రాంచ్ కాబట్టి విద్యాపీఠ అనేది విజయవాడలో కొత్తగా, అంటే ఫిజిక్స్ వాళ్ళ కొత్త కాదు, విజయవాడలో కొత్తగా వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఇనీషియల్గా కొన్ని టెక్నికల్ లిమిటేషన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఇట్, అండ్ వెరీ సూన్ యూ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ ద లైవ్ యాక్సెస్ ఆల్సో. ఓకే, దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫ్రమ్ మై సైడ్ యాజ్ అ మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫిజిక్స్ వాళ్ళ, రైట్. అండ్ మై సెల్ఫ్ సాయి, నేను మైసెల్ఫ్ ద్వారక్ సాయి, BWARAK ద్వారక్ సాయి, అండ్ ఐ విల్ టేక్ జువాలజీ క్లాసెస్ ఫర్ దిస్ స్టూడెంట్. ఓకే, అండ్ నా మెయిన్ కాంటెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరూ ఎవరు ఏ క్లాస్లో కూర్చున్నా, అంటే క్లాస్ 11th ఆర్ 12th ఆర్ ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ సెకండ్ క్లాస్లో కూర్చున్నారా, సెక్షన్ 1 సెక్షన్ 2 ఈ నేమ్స్ అన్ని పక్కన పెడితే, వాట్ ఎవర్ ద క్లాస్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ లిజనింగ్, దే షుడ్ ఫీల్ కంఫర్టబుల్ ఇన్ ద క్లాసెస్ వాట్ దే ఆర్ లిజనింగ్. అది మెయిన్ కాంటాక్ట్. ఏ స్టూడెంట్ అయితే క్లాస్ వింటున్నాడో ఆ వింటున్న క్లాస్ కంఫర్టబుల్గా ఫీల్ అవ్వాలి. అండ్ యూ మే హ్యావ్ సమ్ డౌట్స్ లైక్ వెదర్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద నార్త్ ఆర్ సౌత్, ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తారు, ఏంటి ప్లేసెస్. యూ సీ ద మెయిన్ పాయింట్ హియర్, అఫ్ కోర్స్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫిజిక్స్ వాళ్ళ, ఆల్ ద ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఆర్ రిక్రూటెడ్ బై 100% by the physics wala central team only. They will recruit qualified faculty. Understand? They will recruit the qualified faculty, and the most of faculty they came from the north also, and I can say some faculty are come from the different places in order to engage the students. Whatever their native language, whatever their mother tongue may be, some of the faculties may speak in 1 or 2 languages or 3 or 4 languages also. So they can speak Hindi, they can speak, some of them can speak Telugu, some of them can speak their own native language, Gujarati or Bengali, whatever it may be. Okay, but the main concept, see, for example, I know, for example, Kannada, imagine, but I can't take class in my mother tongue, or my mother tongue is Hindi, and I don't think I will take the class in Hindi, and the classes should be in vernacular languages, right? The classes should be under the roof of English only, so the classes will be in English. Understand this point? Classes will be in English. Whether the faculty came from one place, some of you may have some sort of feeling that the faculty 100% should be from the north, then only the quality of the teaching will be good. You may have your assumptions, but I shouldn't give my false promise, right? I should not give the false promise. I am not saying that you will get this faculty from this particular region only. This is my word. No, I am not saying that. Whatever the faculty you are seeing today, whatever the faculty you will see tomorrow, definitely they are qualified faculty, experienced faculty, and they know how to teach. That is the point. Experienced faculty means don't think they have decades of experience or 10 years of experience, 20, 30, 40 years of experience. Irrespective of their experience, what we required as a student, what we means student, as a student, what we required there, what we required is qualitative teaching. So I can assure you that the physics wala is going to provide you the qualitative teaching, and whatever the faculty which are going to be imported or which are already imported here, they know how to teach. And we have given the training program also for the faculty, that is called FTP. Even faculty training programs are there, and we have a perfectly built infrastructure. And in that perfectly built infrastructure, we know how to teach the students, and our faculty are well equipped with all these things. Understand the point? And as it is a newly established branch, I should tell something, before going to begin the actual class. Everybody is watching Vijayawada, in fact. Everybody is watching Vijayawada. Why everybody is watching Vijayawada? Physics wala especially. We have the strongest competitors, or weak competitors, or moderate competitors in and around the physics wala always. But Vijayawada is an educational hub, surrounding even Guntur, or from different places like even Eluru, Chanali, Bapatla, Repalla, Chilapuripeta, Ongol, whatnot, and even from Anantapuram, Rayalaseema, Karnool, whatnot, yeah. నేనేం లిస్ట్ చెప్పాలి మీకు? We have the different students, we have different students from different areas. So especially why they are turning or twisting or seeing towards or staring at Vijayawada? Why? Because here we are going to provide the best education. So definitely Vijayawada is one of the favorite places for the students. So that is the reason why physics wala also established at Vijayawada in addition to other centers. Don't think Vijayawada physics wala is new. Yes, definitely physics wala is new for Vijayawada, but not to these north or south states. Right? We have more than 200 branches established at different centers. Our main objective is to give qualitative education to the students. In the objective point of view, the students should feel comfortable. But don't think that we will teach only objective. It is not like that. We will take care about all academics. Physics wala is a brand. It will take care about all academics. Okay. And by seeing the faculty, some of you may feel, this faculty is very experienced, nice. Some of the faculty, by seeing some faculties, you may feel this faculty is not having that much experience. How can you decide by seeing? Of course, మీకు అంత ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉండొచ్చేమో. By seeing you may decide, but once the teacher opens the mouth and then he or she starts explaining the class, then you will see what is their caliber and what is their talent. Okay. And physics wala is having the different verticals, and today I came here not to introduce the physics wala or not to explain something about physics wala. In fact, today I am taking the class of zoology, but it is my responsibility as one of the prestigious member of physics wala, as an admin member. Now I will take care all academics of the physics wala. So it is my responsibility to tell what I am going to do or what physics wala is going to do before the regular classes will begin. It is my responsibility, so please listen. Okay. So here all faculties give to see their classes, give some time to yourself first of all, so that you can see how the teacher is explaining. By seeing the sir itself, how can you say this teacher is experienced, this teacher is not experienced? Can you say? Do you think so? Are you able to tell the experience by seeing itself? Do you have that much caliber? Now come on, guess me how much experience I might have. Just guess yourself. How much experience for how many years, since how many years I have been taking the classes? You tell me, just guess. And how many ranks I produced? Can you guess how many ranks I produced? Can you see my ranks also? Do you want to see my professional career? Why? For students, all these are immaterial. For students, what is material? What is important means how much efficiently that I am teaching. That is very important. And undoubtedly, I am not asking you. So don't ask about our faculty that their professional experience. They are very good enough. They are very good enough to satisfy the the academic flavor of the student. We can satisfy the academic concerns of the students. That is our main motto. Okay, my dear friends and my dear parents, ఎవరైతే ఈ వీడియోని లైవ్లో చూస్తున్నారో లేకపోతే లైవ్లో చూడలేక తర్వాత రికార్డింగ్ కూడా మీకు నేను ప్రొవైడ్ చేసే ఏర్పాటు కూడా చేస్తున్నాను. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ యాక్చువల్గా దిస్ ఇస్ అ లైవ్ సెషన్ ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్, బట్ యూ కెన్ సీ ఇట్ ఆల్సో. ఇఫ్ యూ సీ దిస్ లెక్చర్ సమ్వేర్ తర్వాత ఎప్పుడైనా రికార్డింగ్స్ మీరు చూసినా కూడా నేను మీకు అందరికీ చెప్పేది, ఐ విల్ గివ్ వన్ వర్డ్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. ఆల్ స్టూడెంట్స్ విల్ బి సాటిస్ఫైడ్ ఇన్ ఫిజిక్స్ వల్ల. As I told, this is a newly established VP, And before your hostel classes are going to begin, I don't want to, or we don't want to leave the students like that. That is the reason why we are trying to give these online sessions, or these live sessions, or these recorded sessions, whatever you call it, you see later. So some technical glitches will be there. Don't curse, don't show your anger on the person who did your admission, or don't show your anger on me, don't show your anger on the physics wala. Okay, why? Because physics wala is real an emotion. Sometimes some technical glitches will be there. చిన్న 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 వాటి వల్ల, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పొంగల్, డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్ తింటున్నప్పుడు దాంట్లో కొంచెం పెప్పర్ వస్తూ ఉంటుంది, మిరియాలు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, కొంచెం ఘాటుగా ఉంటుంది. జున్ను మంచి స్వీట్, అది వెరీ గుడ్ టేస్ట్. దాంట్లో కూడా డిఫరెంట్ వెరీ గుడ్ స్వీట్, దాంట్లో కూడా మనం కొంచెం పెప్పర్ యాడ్ చేస్తాం. అదేదో కొంచెం ఘాటుగా ఉంది, స్మెల్ వస్తుంది కదా అని చెప్పి అంత మంచి ఫుడ్ని మనం మిస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇనీషియల్గా నీకు వచ్చిన ఈ టెక్నికల్ డిస్కంఫర్ట్ని మైండ్లో పెట్టుకొని ఒక మంచి ఫ్లేవర్ని మిస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. యువర్ అకాడమిక్ జర్నీ ఇస్ రియల్లీ గోయింగ్ టు బి గుడ్. Definitely you will be satisfied with the staff. Definitely you will be satisfied with the services what the physics college is giving to you. So physics wala came in front of the public. It's a massive explosion in online, it. But offline also we have some lakhs of students who have enrolled. మరి అంత క్వాలిటేటివ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ మీకు తక్కువ ఫీజుతో ఇవ్వాలి, అని ఒక ఇంటెన్షన్తో ఒక ఆర్గనైజేషన్ మీ ముందుకు వచ్చినప్పుడు you should feel happy for it. As I told, regular curriculum will begin. Surely the regular curriculum is going to begin. In the meanwhile, kindly bear with some of the technical features, and very soon you are going to see the live classes. Also hope so some of you are already seeing. In fact, the reason for this delay also, maybe from the student side, they might not have filled the application completely. They might not have given the number or the group. Some technical glitches will be there. So if the application form or if the online form was also not filled properly, then also you are not going to get the data. Sometimes, if 100 rupees also not, if we are not able to pay the required amount, for example, even though it is 1 rupee, we are not going to get the access sometimes. For example, now the oil crisis is going, right? Petrol or diesel దొరకట్లేదు. నువ్వు ఒక 100 రూపీస్ ఆయిల్ కొట్టించుకొని నువ్వు 99 రూపీస్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా యూ విల్ ఆస్క్ ఫర్ దట్ 1 రూపీ. అదేంటి 99 రూపీస్ ఇచ్చినావని నేను ₹1 ఇవ్వలేనా అని అన్నాం అనుకోండి. What you said may be correct in your point of view, but you have to always think by standing in someone the other shoes. వాళ్ళ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో కూడా ఆలోచించాలి. సో we have to follow the protocol, we have to follow the norms. Everything will be cleared. That is the word from my side. Okay, with this limited and a bit of more explanation, let me begin some of the technical aspects of the zoology. Okay, my dear friends, let me take one nice yellow color here. Zoology, ZOOLOGY, zoology. I will increase the font. That is also okay. See, zoology, most of the students, we have taken the zoology. I mean to say, we have taken by PC here, by PC. It is quite common. It is quite common that biology means, some of you, I should tell, biology, it here, listen. అదేంటి మాకు బైపీసీ అంటే ఏంటో కూడా తెలీదా, అది కూడా నువ్వు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలా అంటే ఎస్. The good teacher always thinks that the students don't know anything, they can't understand anything. So I should explain as if you have not heard it previously. ఇంతకుముందు ఎప్పుడు వినలేదు నువ్వు అని అనుకుని నేను చెప్పాలి. So biology means, even I have listened this word from the parents also when they came to the campus in order to do some admissions at previous years also. What is this? Biology. మా అబ్బాయిని బయాలజీ చేస్తున్నాము, నాట్ జువాలజీ అంటారు. వాడికి బయాలజీలో ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది, నాట్ ఇన్ బాటనీ అంటారు. నో, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ లైక్ దట్. బయాలజీ మీన్స్ ఇట్ కంటైన్స్ బోత్ బాటనీ అండ్ జువాలజీ ఆల్సో. And I am damn sure that some of the parents are also listening this classes. Okay, I welcome my dear parents also. See, botany and zoology, two issues are there here. So botany always the subject which deals with the plants. Plants ni deal చేసేది botany. యాక్సిడెంటల్ గా దాన్ని గ్రీన్ కలర్ తీసుకున్నాను నేను. జువాలజీ, study of animals is zoology. Study of animals is zoology. That is the reason why it is also called animal science. Okay, zoology is called animals and botany plants. And study of plants is also called, come on, study of plants is also called, ఎవరైనా తెలిస్తే తర్వాత ఆన్సర్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. స్టడీ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్స్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ స్టడీ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్స్ ఇస్ బోటనీ, బట్ స్టడీ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్స్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్. ఇంకొక పేరు కూడా ఉంది దానికి, బోటనీకి. అండ్ స్టడీ ఆఫ్ యానిమల్స్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద జువాలజీ. జువాలజీ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద యానిమల్ సైన్స్. డోంట్ థింక్ దట్ జువాలజీ here we will study only animals only. It is not like that. We will study so many things in zoology. I will explain. In addition to that, we are going to our life here, my dear friends. See, life. What is life? What is life? Life is nothing but the study of microorganisms, studying of plants, and studying of animals. So studying of organisms, study of organisms is nothing but the life. Organisms. You know, there are different definitions are there. Thousands of definitions are there for the science. Similarly, thousands of definitions are there for life. What is life? Come on, tell me, what is life? What is life? See, your life is going to begin in the month of June, right? So your hostel life is going to begin in the month of June. That is life. Or now you are enjoying these classes. Do you think this is life? Or the life what you have finished previously, 10th class work, do you think that is life? What is life? What is life? Life is nothing but, what is life? Organisms. Life is nothing but organisms. Life is completely uncomposed by organisms. Organisms. So organisms may be microorganisms, organisms, even plants are also organisms, even animals are also organisms. There are three different types of organisms are there, right? And here myself, I will take zoology classes especially. See this L-O-G-Y, logy, Z-O-O, zoo. Logy, wherever the word comes, logy means study. Logy means knowledge. Logy means knowledge or study. Study of animals is nothing but zoology. Logy means study. Okay, hepatology, study of liver. Herpetology, study of reptiles. Saurology, study of lizards. Ophiology, study of snakes. Zoology, study of eggs. Like logy means study, having knowledge. Study of zoos is nothing but zoology. Zoos, not Jews. Okay, Jews kadandi, zoos. Study of zoos. Study of animals is nothing but, zoo. National parks are there, zoos will be there. Okay, zoological parks will be there. That's it here. There are more than 90 national parks are there in India. Right? And 448 sanctuaries are also there. What are these sanctuaries? What are these, biodiversity hotspots are there. Initially 25 biodiversity hotspots are there. Later 9 are added. Total 34 biodiversity hotspots are there. What are these hotspots? What are these sanctuaries? What are these national parks? What are parks? Park, national park, rendu difference. రెండిటికి difference ఉందా లేదా? And what is this zoological park? Zoo. Zoo is the place where animals are kept, right? So zoological park. There is a lot of difference between the zoological national park and the park, biosphere reserves and sanctuary and hotspots. There are different areas there. Hotspot ante mana mobile lo kuda hotspot on chestam. Do you think it is hotspot? No, it is not the hotspot. Okay, in the academic point of view, what is a hotspot? I will explain. So zoology is nothing but the study of animals. Study of animals is zoology, right? So in this, what is the chapter I have given initially means, initially I want to explain you about this chapter. STRUCTURAL, structural organization, ORGANI, organization, structural organization in animals, structural organization in animals. Okay, and some of you may think one more thing also, sir. Why you are saying spellings also, sir? Structural, STRUCTU, organization. ఎందుకు spellings కూడా మెన్షన్ చేస్తున్నారు? See, spellings are very important, especially in biology, or let me restrict to zoology. Some words will be very close, in fact, my dear friends. ILGUM, ilium, ILIUM is different, and followed by, I can take another word, similar word like renin, 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 RENNIN, renin. See this word? Renin, and this is renin. How much similarity is there in the word? See, how much similarity is there? So like that, if you change a single alphabet here, my dear friend, I'm not talking about the word. If you change one alphabet, you know what is happening? If you change one alphabet, the meaning is going to change. The meaning is going to change. That is the reason why always I will try to represent some technical words with the spelling. IL-E-U-M, ileum is different. IL-I-U-M, ileum is different. What is this ileum? What is this ileum? If you know, please let me know also. You తెలిస్తే నాకు చెప్పండి ఆ వర్ds ఏంటో, we will discuss later. So renin and renin, if you know what is the difference between these two, you can tell. So ileum and ileum, you can tell what is the difference between these two also. If you are able to tell, it would be very nice. Okay. అలా ప్రతి word ni I want to tell each and every word also very clearly, not a word, in fact each and every alphabet. Okay. You have to do deep drilling or research in the biology, then only you are able to score good marks, my dear friend. See, just now I mentioned in biology you are going to study botany, right? You are going to study zoology also. For how many marks you will write this exam? Botany, zoology, physics, chemistry. What exam here? See, my dear friend, today you joined in this BPC, intermediate BPC, because you want to become doctor, right? You want to become a doctor. In order to become a doctor, first of all, the point what you have to understand, you have to write one examination called NEET examination, right? What is the abbreviation of this NEET? NEET. It is not NEET, NEET. నీట్గా ఉన్నారు మీరు, అది వేరండి. ఇది నీట్. నువ్వు నీట్గా ఉన్నా లేకపోయినా నీట్ రాయాల్సిందే. వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ నీట్? ఆ నీట్ అనే దానికి అబ్రివేషన్ కూడా నాకు మీరు చెప్పండి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో. బోటనీ 180 మార్క్స్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంటుందండి. అలాగే సిమిలర్లీ హియర్ ఆల్సో జువాలజీ సేమ్, ఫిజిక్స్ ఆల్సో సేమ్, కెమిస్ట్రీ ఆల్సో సేమ్. 180, 180, 180, 180. 4 into 180 total. We are conducting the examination for 720 marks. Okay, 180, 180, 180, 180. For 720 marks, we are conducting the examination of the NEET. ఈ 720లో botany 180, zoology 180, అంటే total 360 marks are going to come from the biology. Okay, 360 marks. If you regularly attend the classes and if you are able to follow the teaching what the sir is explaining, ఆయన చెప్తున్నది జాగ్రత్తగా కనుక ఫాలో అయితే, you are able to score 180 out of 180 in zoology, 180 out of 180 in botany. Securing 180 out of 180 in zoology, securing 180 out of 180 in botany is not a difficult task, my dear friend. Just believe the system ని నమ్ము, చెప్పింది చెప్పినట్టు చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపో. Okay, so don't think that, as I told, whether the sir is able to speak Telugu or not, English or not, whether he came from Varanasi or Jharkhand or Uganda, forget all these there. You will get best faculty. Different regions, we have the faculty which are imported from different regions also, as your expectation. But some of them can speak Telugu, some of them can't speak Telugu also, like that. But as I told, complete teaching will be in English. If at all I am using intermittently Telugu, I will just translate the word I explained in English. Okay, I am not going to explain a new point in only Telugu. I means faculty. Okay, they will use English, no doubt they will use English. Okay, and now this is a very important chapter in the examination point of view. Here we are going to study, what we are going to study here, we are going to study two fundamental aspects: tissue, TISSUE, tissue. In structural organization animal chapter, we are going to study tissues, and we are going to study the function of those tissues. FUNCTION, function. We are going to study the function of those tissues also. We are going to study the structure of the tissue. We are going to study the structure of the tissue. We are going to study the function of the tissue also. So we are going to explain these two things, the structure and function of the tissue. What is tissue? What is its basic function? How it will deliver? How it is going to be explained? How I will explain this? Okay, I will explain this. Don't worry. And in this chapter, very important, minimum 1 or 2 weeks are possible in the final NEET examination. Out of this 180, you are going to get 1 or 2 questions from this chapter. Each question carries 4 marks, plus 4. If you attempt it wrongly, 1 mark will be removed from your total. That is called negative marking. So plus 4 will be given for correct question, minus 1, 1 mark will be deducted from your total marking if it is wrong. So plus 4 minus 1. If you are going to attempt the question correctly, 4 marks will be awarded. But instead, if you did a mistake, 4 marks will not be awarded. In fact, 1 mark also will be removed from your bank. Bank means don't think they are going to take 1 rupee from your bank account. They are going to remove your mark from your total, which is more costly than currency. Okay, mark. So one question carries plus 4 marks. 4 marks will be awarded for one correct question, and 1 mark will be deducted or removed or will be managed from your total. And from this chapter, 1 or 2 questions are going to come. Okay, from this chapter, 1 or 2 questions are going to come. Right. So just now I told. So in zoology, as usual in class 11 we are going to study some content. As usual in class 12 we are going to study some content. In all subjects we are going to study like this only, class 11 and class 12. In class 11 what you are going to study, you will study some chapters which begins with even structural organization and animal kingdom. If it is plant, you will study plant kingdom, right? If it is animals, you will study animal kingdom. Animal kingdom. Okay. And we will study different types of tissues also. The same chapter, tissues. Structural organization. I will write it in the short form actually. Structural organization in animals. And human physiology. Human physiology. CHYSIOLOGY. We are going to study human physiology. This is human physiology here. My dear friends, if you are doctor అయిన తర్వాత no, you have to treat the human being only, right? If you are a veterinary doctor, you can treat different animals also. చాలా మంది అనుకుంటారు అబ్బో నో సార్ ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు బికమ్ వెటర్నరీ డాక్టర్, పశువుల డాక్టర్ అంటారు. నో అది కొంచెం యూనో సంథింగ్ అపియర్స్ టు బి డిఫరెంట్ వర్డ్. నో, ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ దట్. వెటర్నరీ డాక్టర్ యూ కెన్ ఆల్సో ఎర్న్ లైక్ ఎనీథింగ్. నౌడేస్ చాలా మంది దే ఆర్ షోయింగ్ మచ్ క్రేజ్ దేనికని అంటే ఫర్ రైజింగ్ ఈవెన్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్రీడ్స్ ఆఫ్ డాగ్ కదా. రకరకాల డాగ్స్ని పెంచుకుంటున్నారు, డిఫరెంట్ డాగ్స్ అనమాట. సో ఆ డాగ్స్కి ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లమ్ వస్తే మరి వెటర్నరీ డాక్టర్ కావాలి. అండ్ ఈవెన్ క్యాట్స్, దెర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ పీపుల్ హూ ఆర్ రైజింగ్ ఈవెన్ క్యాట్స్, పిల్లులు కూడా పెంచుకుంటున్నారు. హార్స్, ఈవెన్ బఫెల్లో, రైట్, ఫర్ మిల్క్ పర్పస్, బఫెల్లో కానీ కౌ. ఆర్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ ఈవెన్ piggery industries also there, piggery industry, pig and poultry birds are there, right? Poultry birds and even aquaculture, fish, prawn, snail, what you would think are oysters. Pearl oysters are there, pearl oysters అంటే ముత్యాలు ఉంటాయి కదా, pearl. And that is also very good industry, right? There are different industries are there. ఇప్పుడు పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే ఇఫ్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ ద యానిమల్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫర్ ద గ్రోత్, అంటే నువ్వు నన్ను అడగచ్చు సార్, ఇప్పుడు మా ఇంట్లో ఉన్న డాగ్ బాగాలేకపోతే ఐ విల్ టేక్ ద డాగ్ టు ద వెటర్నరీ డాక్టర్. బట్ వాట్ యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్ సార్, ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ రైజింగ్ ద ఫిష్, ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ కల్చరింగ్ ద ఫిష్, do you want me to take that fish to the hospital? Fishing కూడా హాస్పిటల్కి తీసుకోమంటాను. No, it's not like that here. For the growth of fish, we have to use some medicines also. We will use some probiotics also in the diet what we are giving to that fish. So we have to add some probiotics. We will add some medicines also in it. Okay, and there may be so many viral diseases which spread very fast. వైరస్ ఎయిర్లో చాలా ఫాస్ట్గా స్ప్రెడ్ అయిపోతుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇఫ్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ వన్ ప్రాన్ farm is affected by any viral disease, nearby farm also will be damaged with that virus. Why? Because the virus will spread very fast through the air. So what we can do is, if you add some antiviral agents into that water or antibacterial agents into that water, what we can do, we can protect the organism which is there in the water, and we can do one more thing, we can prevent the spreading of the disease to nearby pond. Pond, P-O-N-D, pond is nothing but an aquatic environment where these organisms are growing. So we can prevent the spreading of the disease to the other pond, and we can make the aquatic organisms to grow. So who is the person who will decide, yes, this is the medicine what this fish require? This is the medicine what we have to use in order to treat this disease. The bacterial disease or white spot disease or so many fungal diseases will be there. Thrush, moniliasis, aspergillosis, aflatoxicosis, Brooder's pneumonia, foul cholera, so many diseases. రకరకాల రోగాలు ఉన్నాయి. రోగాలకి మన దగ్గర అసలు ఎట్లాంటి ప్రాబ్లము లేదు. ఎన్ని రోగాలు కావాలంటే అన్ని డిసీజెస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఈవెన్ ఫర్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ ఆల్సో సో మెనీ డిసీజెస్ ఆర్. ఆ డిసీజెస్ అన్ని ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టే కదా ఈ రోజు నువ్వు డాక్టర్ చదవాలనుకుంటుంది. నో, యూ వాంట్ టు బికమ్ డాక్టర్ ఓన్లీ టు ట్రీట్ ద పేషెంట్. ఇట్ మీన్స్ టు ట్రీట్ ద డిసీజెస్. సో మెనీ డిసీజెస్ ఆర్ దేర్ మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్. నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ద హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్, ఫర్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ యానిమల్స్ దర్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ డిసీజెస్ ఆర్ దేర్. ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పాను కదా మధ్యలో కొన్ని వర్డ్స్ చెప్పాను, నువ్వు మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి రివైజ్ చేసుకొని ప్లే చేసుకో. మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద డిసీజెస్ ఐ మెన్షన్ హియర్, ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్ ది డిసీజెస్ ఆర్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ డిసీజెస్ ఆర్ వెరీ కామన్ ఇన్ పౌల్ట్రీ బర్డ్స్. నువ్వు చికెన్ తింటావు కదా, చికెన్ బాగుంది అని తింటున్నావు కదా, మరి ఆ చికెన్ మరి ఆ బర్డ్కి వచ్చేటువంటి డిసీజెస్ కూడా తెలుసుకోవాలి కదా. దానికి ట్రీట్మెంట్ చేయడానికి కూడా దెర్ విల్ బి అ డాక్టర్, వెటర్నరీ డాక్టర్ విల్ బి దేర్. A veterinary doctor who will treat all these organisms, who can treat all these organisms. So veterinary doctor is a veterinary profession, is also a very good profession in fact. Understand? So medicine is a very important. Human doctors, if you want to become doctor, or you want to become a veterinary doctor, or you want to become a dental doctor, you have to understand the physiology of the human being. Physiology. What do you mean by physiology? What is physiology? Physis. See, two words are there here. Phys. Physis and logos. Logos. See, I am magnifying some alphabets to have some better vision and some aesthetic sense. So, tan kuda baagundali kabatti koncham ala pedda pedda rastundi. Physis. What do you mean by this physis and what do you mean by these logos? Physis means, let me write here. Physis means nature of function. Nature of functioning. Functioning. Nature of functioning. Logos means knowledge or study. Logos means knowledge or study. Study of nature of functioning of any specific organ. In the organism, organs are present in the organism. 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 What is the difference between this organ and organism? I will tell you. I will explain, but before going to see study of functioning of any organ. For example, let us take the heart, or let us take a kidney, or let us take a brain. Imagine this is heart, or else you can take the kidney also. Imagine this as a kidney, or you take the brain here. Imagine this as a brain which is present in a human being. Okay, so like that, different types of organs. See, the heart, and this is kidney, and of course this is the brain which is present in the human being. Human beings లో బ్రెయిన్ ఇలా ఫోల్డ్ అయిపోయింది. పర్హాప్స్ మీరు నాన్ వెజ్ తినేటప్పుడు కూడా, మటన్ తినేటప్పుడు కూడా ఆ బ్రెయిన్ కూడా ఇలా కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది కదా. సో హార్ట్, కిడ్నీ, బ్రెయిన్, ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్ ది ఆర్గన్స్. వేర్ దీస్ ఆర్గన్స్ ఆర్ ప్రజెంట్? మనలోనే కదా ఉంది. అంటే మనం అంటే ఎవరు? హూ? ఆర్గానిజం. సో ఆర్గాన్స్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ ద ఆర్గానిజం. దేర్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గాన్స్. Heart is an organ, kidney is an organ, liver is an organ, stomach is an organ, intestine is an organ. Heart and intestine, I will show you. See here. For example, imagine this is esophagus. This is esophagus. And now imagine this as the stomach. And followed by imagine this as the intestine. First part of intestine, first part of intestine is called anyone. Okay. A comments lane cheppochu. ఇది నేను ఓన్లీ స్మాల్ ఇంటెస్టైన్ వరకే చేశాను. లైక్ దట్ ఈవెన్ లార్జ్ ఇంటెస్టైన్ ఆల్సో ప్రజెంట్. దర్ విల్ బి అన్ అపెండిక్స్ ఆల్సో ప్రజెంట్ హియర్. లైక్ దట్ ఇంటెస్టైన్. ఇది చాలా ఉంటుంది ఇంకా స్టోరీ. ఇప్పుడు ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ ఎందుకు వేసాను తెలుసా? యు నో వై ఐ రిప్రజెంటెడ్ దిస్ డయాగ్రామ్? వై? బికాస్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఈసోఫాగస్. ESOPHAGS. ఈసోఫాగస్ స్పెల్లింగ్ కెన్ బి ఈవెన్ OESO ఆల్సో. ఈసోఫాగస్ కూడా అవుతుంది. ఎలాగైనా రాయకండి స్పెల్లింగ్ ఈసోఫాగస్. And what is this? Stomach. Stomach is an organ. And what is this? This is an intestine. Intestine is also an organ. Intestine is also an organ. Stomach is an organ. Liver is an organ. Lungs are the organs. Pancreas is an organ. Even different organs కదా బాడీలో. ఈ ఆర్గాన్స్ అన్ని కలిస్తే ఎదుగుతుంది నేను చూపించిన స్టమక్, ఇంటెస్టైన్ ఇవన్నీ కలిస్తే ఏం ఫామ్ అవుతుంది? as I told, this is an organ. This is an organ, and similarly, what is this? This is also an organ. Organs combine to form organ system. Organs combine to form organ system. What is this organ system? Let me write one system here. What I have represented here is the digestive system. The rough diagram here. This is the digestive system. This is the digestive. Okay. So digestive system is an organ system in the human being body. That is organ system. Like that, so many systems are present in the body. Digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system, endocrine system, reproductive system, immune system. That is also a system. Like that, we have so many systems are present in the human being body. ఈ సిస్టమ్స్ మొత్తాన్ని మనం చదవాలి మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్. సో డిఫరెంట్ సిస్టమ్స్, ఈ సిస్టమ్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఆర్గాన్ సిస్టమ్స్ కిందకి వస్తాయి. ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్గాన్ సిస్టమ్స్ ఆర్ ఫార్మ్డ్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ది కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గాన్స్. ఆర్గాన్స్ అన్ని కలిస్తే ఆర్గాన్ సిస్టమ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుందండి. అండ్ దెర్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ ఆర్గాన్స్. చెప్పాను మన బాడీలో చాలా ఆర్గాన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు వాట్ ఈస్ సిస్టమ్ అని అంటే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద సిస్టమ్, వాట్ ఈస్ ఆర్గాన్ సిస్టమ్ అంటే మీరేం చెప్తారు సార్? ఆర్గాన్ సిస్టమ్ అంటే ఇట్స్ అ కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గాన్స్ అని చెప్తారు కదా. రైట్. దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ఆర్గాన్? అప్పుడు ఆర్గాన్ అంటే ఏం చెప్తాం? చెప్తాను. ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. లైక్ దట్ దెర్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ సిస్టమ్స్ ఆర్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఇన్ ద హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ బాడీ. వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు స్టడీ ఆల్ ద సిస్టమ్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ హ్యూమన్ ఫిజియాలజీ. హ్యూమన్ ఫిజియాలజీలో అన్ని సిస్టమ్స్ ని మనం చదువుతాము. అండ్ జస్ట్ వన్ వర్డ్ హియర్ మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. హియర్ ఇక్కడ నేను హార్ట్ చూపించాను కదా, హార్ట్ లో ఎన్ని ఛాంబర్స్ ఉంటాయండి? హౌ మెనీ ఛాంబర్స్ ఆర్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఇన్ ద హార్ట్? వెరీ కామన్ క్వశ్చన్, రైట్? అందరూ చెప్పండి. In heart we have 4 chambers. We have 4 chambers. One. Sir, మీరేంటి సార్ ఆల్ ఛాంబర్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ నాట్ మెన్షన్ ఇన్ ఈక్వల్ సైజ్? మీకు డయాగ్రామ్ వేయడం కూడా రాదు. నో, ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ దట్ మై డియర్. All 4 chambers are not in equal size, especially these 2 corner chambers are large. ఇది కార్నర్ బిట్ అండి. రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ చేసే వాళ్ళకి ఇది కార్నర్ బిట్ సార్. కార్నర్ పీస్ అయితే మీకు సైట్ ఎక్కువ కలిసి వస్తుంది. So this is the corner bitt. So these 2 chambers are actually large in size. So now the point here, if you are going to study the structure, see here, ikkada koncham broad ga undi, heart ikkada koncham pointed ga undi, like that. See, this is the structure. STRUCTURE, studying the structure. What we did here, we are trying to study the structure of an animal or structure of an organ. Studying the structure, and then we will study the function, how the heart function. Function, how the heart function ane danikana ee question este ela untundi. Why the heart function? Why the heart function anagane meer em answer chestarante, why enti boss, heart pani cheyapodi chachipotam kada, we will die if heart is not able to work, right? So how the heart will function, why the heart will function, super questions here. Why and how, these are 2 very important questions. You have to ask these 2 questions yourself. ఈ రెండు నిన్ను నువ్వు అడగాలి. Why you are listening classes, how you are listening class, why you are listening classes. Sir, my parents are asking me to listen, that's why. No, that is not the answer. To gain the subject you are listening the classes. So why you are listening? To gain the subject. How you are listening? Through the medium, through the media. It may be a social media, whatever the platform it may be. It may be a Zoom link, it may be a Google Meet, or it may be an YouTube link, whatever it may be, right? So why and how, 2 questions are there. These 2 questions comes under function. How and why. Why question always. Why and significance. Why always will tell about the significance. Why I am listening these classes? Why? Because to get the medical seat. That is the important significance. How I am listening, how is the mechanism, how always explain you about the mechanism, how always explain the mechanism, why always explains the significance. But anyhow, ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ బయటకు వద్దాం. Understand this function, how the heart function, that is physiology. How the heart is there, that is the study of structure is called, anyone? Study of structure of an organism is called study of functioning of organism. Organ, studying the function of organ, studying the function of organ is called physiology. Studying the function of organism is called physiology. Then studying the structure is called, come on here, tell me, what is the study of the structure? Study of structure of an organism is called, what is the meaning of it? Studying the structure of organism is called anatomy. Anatomy is an anatomy professor, is a physiology professor. Medical colleges, we used to listen this. Actually, we will listen. Is an anatomy professor, is a biochemistry professor, is a chemistry professor, is a physics professor, mathematics professor, like that different, right? So the point here, anatomy. What is anatomy? Today we have seen physiology. What is physiology? Physiology is nothing but the study of functioning of organism, functioning of organ, better call it as a functioning of an organ is physiology. And what is anatomy? Anatomy ante enti? What is anatomy? Let me write what is anatomy here. First of all, I will write here in this slide itself. I will write A-N-A-T-O-M-Y. See, my dear friends, this is just an introduction. That is the reason why I am not writing in sequence. Just introductory words. I am mentioning introductory words only. And what is this anatomy? I told you physiology is the nature of functioning. Then what is anatomy? Is there any special abbreviation for this anatomy? Yes, there is an abbreviation. Anatomy is nothing but anatomy. What is the meaning of it? Okay, anyhow, once again I am leaving this word translation also to you. Okay, then we meet again. Then personally we will discuss what is this anatomy, why the word anatomy was given. Tommy, not Tommy. Okay, Tommy. Tommy, Tommy, Jimmy, all these are some common words we will give to the animals what we are raising or taking care in and around our houses. Generally, కుక్కలు పెంచుకుంటున్నాం కదా, దానికి రకరకాల పేర్లు పెడతాం. So like that, Tommy is most common name, right? Tommy. This is Tommy, not Tommy. This is Tommy. What is Tommy? Tommy. What is Tommy? What is Tommy? Okay. So now, anyhow, I will tell what is the Tommy. Tommy is very simple word. Anyhow, I am asking you to check the meaning of that anatomy. I have given 4 or 5 words today in this class. Those students who are listening this class, try to write those words and try to recollect or try to write the exact meaning of this word. Okay. So anyhow, in your first year zoology, class 11 is nothing but first year, intermediate first year. Here we are going to study the animal kingdom, where different types of animals are. We are going to study different types of animals and we are going to study tissues also. What is tissue? What is tissue? I have to tell what is the tissue, right? I will explain what is the tissue also, and we are going to study human physiology. In human physiology, so what is physiology? Nature of function. Study of nature of function is called physiology. Here we are going to study different systems, and this is organ, this is organ, this is organ, and here also I have represented different organs. All the organs combined to form an organ system. There are different systems present in the human being body. We are going to study all the organ systems present in animal. Okay, we are going to study different types of organ systems present in the animal. Okay, and that's the major important factor, major important syllabus in the entire class 1, in the entire class 11. Okay, so animal kingdom, you are going to get 1 or 2 questions. Sometimes, previously there are some situations where the students have seen 4 to 5 questions also from this chapter. 4 to 5 questions. 4 questions means each question carries 4 marks. 4 into 4, 16. 5 into 4, 20 marks also. Very important chapter. And previously. And tissues. And nowadays the number of questions are not coming that much here. And tissues, 1 or 2 questions. Animal kingdom, nowadays they are giving only 1 or 2 questions. Human physiology, it's a major chapter. How many questions are going to come? That I will tell in tomorrow. Okay, that's all about this session. Hope you have enjoyed just an introductory aspect, and we will see in the coming classes how the zoology is going to be there.